Hi, my name is Mark Tembo from Zambia. I'm a student at the University of Zambia pursuing public relation and advertising. The problems that I want to solve are actually three. The first one is the access to information and services to adolescents and young people when it comes to sexual reproductive health rights and services. I've noticed that most young people of my age and younger than myself, the adolescents, have been struggling to access information and even the services when it comes to sexual reproductive health. Then the second one is on menstrual poverty. Many young girls in our country find it hard to actually access sanitary pads, and it's so sad when you see that your young siblings, your sisters, are actually finding it hard to access sanitary pads because of the amount or because of the price that is attached to the sanitary pads. So I've realize that I can help the community by teaching them how to make reusable sanitary pads, sanitary towels that they can actually use. Then the third one, last but not the least, the problem that I want to actually work on and solve it is the eradication of street children. We've had every year our country Zambia records a number of street children of children going in the street. Now it's so saddened because it's painful when you know that these are young people that actually can also increase and promote the development in the country, but they are being found in the street. So why not find a home for them and also reunite them with their families? The first step that I have taken is to create a non-profit organization, a group of young people, youth-led, that I organized and come up with to make sure that we help the street children, and it's called by Mike's New Generation Vision. We actually help street children get back to their families and also find a home for them by taking them to orphanages, and we also visit orphanages to have conversation and dialogue with those kids, but also have community outreaches so that we get to understand what is leading young people or those kids to go in the street. That I need personally is first of all, I have an organization, but it's self-sponsored. So meaning that each and every activity that gets to happen, the money is from my pocket or from the group. In my work, I actually face a lot of challenges, but I'm going to focus on only three of them here, which is the number one is financial challenge. I get to face financial challenge in the sense that when it comes to making sure that the projects that I have outlined with the organization go through, I get to sacrifice, put in my money or put in the money that I have budgeted for something else because we are unable to reach the amount that we have budgeted for. And sometimes if I feel like I don't have money and the money that is actually there, I cannot add it, we try to make sure we minimize on our budget to encompasses the money that we actually have at hand. And that is the first challenge that I have faced because my organization that I run is on self-funded, which is meaning that we put in our money and there is no donor or sponsor who gets to come through. Then the second one is when it comes to people talking bad about your initiative, my initiative, about what my vision is. Some people overlook it, and some people just say, you're too young, you cannot do this is going to be a flop. Mental health is something that is something that is supposed to be looked at, and that is the challenge that I've been facing, my mental health. When you are working with people and you get to tell them your vision, some people would accept your vision, understand your vision, but some people would not understand it and will overlook at it. How I've overcome that is by making sure I understand what I really want. I've made goals in life. I've made goals that this is what I want to achieve. I want to make sure that these problems I have put in initiatives that are going to eradicate these problems. Why should what they're going to say, somebody's word bring me down? I always make sure that I get to be focused. That's how I've overcome it. Then last but not the least is when you are working with, when I'm working with the executive, some people get to not do their works. You outline duties for each person as the CEO, then some don't even do it. So I get to just put myself into it and make sure that I do the work so that I don't end up making the mistake that they made by not doing the work. So I do the work, and that's how I actually overcome it. Those are the things that I actually put in place to overcome the challenges that I face.